fantastic counter-attacking football from Aston Villa, who haven't really had a sniff since the Arsenal goal. It looks like the Gunners would take control of the game and get us back into a decent rhythm with them moving forward. But no, it's Aston Villa who have gone into the lead for the second time. And I want to talk about the dummy here from Emi Buendia. It is absolutely spectacular. The ball goes into him and he leaves it straight through the legs of Granit Xhaka. He sold the Swissman an absolute dream there, Emi Buendia, as I think he has the shout from Coutinho. He lets it run through and it goes through absolutely everybody. What a bit of play that is from the Aston Villa number 10. And take nothing away from Coutinho, the finish is smart. Gabriel goes one way, he tucks it in to the bottom left-hand corner. He sends Ramsdale the wrong way, fully deserved after that fantastic move. And now Arsenal have got it all to do once more.
Yeah, quality football from Aston Villa, as you're saying. That Buendia dummy, Coutinho's finish, a real smart one to send Gabriel and Aaron Ramsdale the wrong way. Just Arsenal's defending was just really strange there. Just didn't really look like there was a lot going on for Villa, and then all of a sudden, one pass through the midfield, Arsenal just looked exposed. It wasn't even really a counter-attack, was it? It was from a real strange one, it has to be said, but Aston Villa do take the lead. Really good work there from Philippe Coutinho, and he's justified his manager's selection. 5 changes, of course, Unai Emery made ahead of this match, and so far so good against his former employees. Aston Villa have taken the lead again. 32.5 minutes played at Villa Park. Aston Villa lead 2 goals to 1. Jorginho has the ball for Arsenal, who now look to have to respond again. Zinchenko to Xhaka. Xhaka's real poor pass of his right foot there. And then Ollie Watkins can't keep hold of possession. Arsenal win it back with Ødegaard. Ødegaard to Bukayo Saka. Saka's one-on-one with Alex Moreno. Saka goes past Moreno onto his right foot. Tried to drill a ball across the box at Tyrone Mings. Dealt well with. Then Jorginho looked to find Ben White. Ben White just about keeps the ball in, but he had his pocket picked by Boubacar Kamara, who can only find touch. Arsenal will have a throw in deep in the Aston Villa final third with Ben White. Real strange defensive display from Arsenal so far. They're playing such a high line, Harry, and it's really inviting Aston Villa to come forward at every moment. And every time Aston Villa do come forward, they do look dangerous. It's a worry for Mikel Arteta's side, who've just in recent weeks seem to have gone off the boil. They started this season so well defensively, they really weren't shipping goals at all, and they've kept more away clean sheets this season than any other side. But they've leaked 2 early goals at Villa Park today, and they trail this match by 2 goals to 1. And 4 games prior to this without a win becomes 5. It starts to become a bit of a crisis, Harry, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And these issues haven't been resolved, have they? There's frailties there, and teams are starting to see that they can take the game to this Arsenal side, and defensively they're not really, I don't want to say they're not all that, but looking at how they're defended, especially against Manchester City, you could maybe forgive that down to the calibre of team they're playing against. Sometimes there's not much you can do when you're playing Man City. They're going to score either way, but you're looking at this Aston Villa side, who aren't exactly scoring goals for fun and winning games for fun, and they're making this Arsenal defence look worse than average.
Jorginho looks for a long ball over the top. There's Bukayo Saka. Saka and Alex Moreno come together, and Saka almost gets in behind. Oh, Moreno's back pass, it's so Martinez short. Martinez, to his credit, was really quick up his line. And Bukayo Saka was just putting pressure on Alex Moreno there, and Martinez can only put it behind for a corner. Really good intuition there from Bukayo Saka, and he's won his side a corner. Arsenal looking to respond just as quick as they did to the first setback they had in this game, and they'll be looking to get on level terms at least before the interval. We've got 10 minutes plus stoppage time till the interval. We've only had 35.5 minutes played of this match. We've already had 3 goals. It's been real goal fest in West Midlands this afternoon, as Bukayo Saka has Ødegaard as a short option. I think he's going to opt to flood the box again. Again, it's McGinn all over Granit Xhaka, but Simon Hooper just waves play on as Ben White brings the ball down. Arsenal were looking not to get counter-attacked, and this time they don't, as Ben White deals with it really well, and he finds Aaron Ramsdale. Aaron Ramsdale has the ball now at his feet for Arsenal. He finds Saliba. Saliba goes back towards the Arsenal number 1, who finds Ben White. Ben White to Saliba. Saliba to Zinchenko. And Arsenal just stroking the ball around now, looking to find an opening, trying to be patient in their play, trying to put this Aston Villa side up against the back foot for the first time in a few minutes, really, because Arsenal just look a bit shell-shocked at the moment. Again, it's Ben White finding Saka in behind, but this time it's over here and comfortable for Emi Martinez. But the Aston Villa high line approach is because Saka's finding some success from that, Harry, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, and I think Alex Moreno's still got time to adjust to the Premier League. He's not had many starts in a Villa shirt, so Saka may smell blood there on that far side, and there's spaces to be to be had for Bukayo Saka. He's also up against Tyrone Mings, who's that left central defender who's come back into the side after his time out, so he might not be quite as sharp as ever. So Saka, I think he's definitely seeing there's opportunity there to take this game to that Aston Villa left-hand side, and he's getting some joy. He scored a great goal, obviously, but I think it's more so about the service that he's getting. He needs that service. He needs to be on the ball. We all know what Bukayo Saka's capable of, and we all know his quality. And it's just that the service is there, and Ben White needs to be supporting him because they're doubling up on him on that far side. So Ben White is instrumental in their attacking play, Arsenal. He needs to be there supporting Bukayo Saka if they want to get anything from this game, and they've just been dispossessed there.
Zinchenko found Jorginho, but Jorginho tried a little flick round the corner in a dangerous position. He doesn't want to be doing that. Jorginho has brought down Emi Buendia, but Simon Hooper says he hasn't, so Jorginho gets a let off there. McGinn does really well to win that ball back off Leandro Trossard. At the moment, Aston Villa surrounding Arsenal like a pack of wolves, and they'll come again. Villa with Coutinho. Coutinho pulls to Matty Cash, isn't a good one. I think they've forced a throw in though, just because Matty Cash has played the ball off Alex Zinchenko. Emi Buendia still in the ear of Simon Hooper there about that Jorginho tackle. It did look like Jorginho had brought him down from behind, in fairness to Emi Buendia, but Simon Hooper had a good view of it. He didn't see it that way. As Ezri Konsa has the ball now for Aston Villa. They'll look to recycle possession with Tyrone Mings. Mings back into the fold, of course, after missing that defeat against Manchester City. And he's an important member of this squad, isn't he, Tyrone Mings?
Yeah, he is, and he's had their armband for a fair few years, and I think he just brings that sort of know-how to that Aston Villa defence that's sometimes maybe a little bit naive. Mings, he's also a big frame, isn't he? So he's fantastic for aerial battles, and he's really pivotal when they're trying to defend corners, attacking corners. He can score goals as well. So having him back into the side, and Callum Chambers unfortunately dropping out, it does bring that sort of assurance to that Aston Villa back line.
Just looking at a replay of this, Arsenal have actually won a throw-in, but Bukayo Saka's just gone to block an Alex Moreno ball, and he just lands on around, I wouldn't even say it's a shin area, it's just a bit lower than the shin, but it's above the boot of Alex Moreno, and Moreno looks to be in real pain. We've seen a few television replays of it. I'm not sure the VAR are having a look at it, because it really wasn't any malicious intent in it. It's just kind of the follow-through from Bukayo Saka, but it did look very nice. It probably warranted a free kick, but nevertheless, Arsenal have a throw-in, and we have played on with Ben White. Ben White looks to find Bukayo Saka. Moreno steps in well, but Arsenal again dispossess him with Jorginho. Jorginho finds Gabriel to Zinchenko. Zinchenko hasn't got a lot in black ahead of him, but he has found Leandro Trossard, who's one-on-one with Matty Cash. He's had a bit of success early on, Trossard, and he fakes left and fakes right and does really well. This time he looks to link up with Granit Xhaka, but again, Arsenal's link-up play just hasn't been good enough, and Emi Buendia will put the ball through the legs of Jorginho, and I think Coutinho has just taken out Emi Buendia himself there. It was a real strange situation, but Arsenal have picked the ball back up with Bukayo Saka. Saka finds Erdegaard to Gabriel. Arsenal now just trying to pen back this Villa back line as Granit Xhaka looks for a ball in behind to Nketiah. He does just that. Nketiah's got no one in the box, though. He's drifted wide left for now to try and create an opening for the Gunners. Zinchenko picks the ball up,